Mm, mm. All right. What is up, everybody? What is up? What is going on this Saturday night? I am your host, Peter, live here from the After the Review studios, and we are less than 24 hours away from Super Sunday. Might be Super Sunday in some of the places you are watching, but we have one final game to play. Super Bowl 59, Eagles and the Chiefs. I gave my official pick on Friday. So I'm going to go through, answer any questions anybody has, gives my input. Going to be a little bit of a shorter stream tonight, probably about an hour or so. Want to be rested up, ready to rock and roll for the game tomorrow, and obviously the post-game live stream. We might be live all night tomorrow, like I said, breaking everything down as long as the chat's going. I'm sure this game's going to give us a lot to talk about. Bum Titans fan calling me out for being late, even though I was like 60 seconds late maybe, even though I didn't list the right time. He's got the E message redacted, LGLES Eagles. Can't even spell it right. Sounds like the mayor of Philadelphia. But that was not my pick. My pick was the Kansas City Chiefs. Derpy, I'm your Pookie Bear. Glorious King, I appreciate that. How you doing tonight, guys? So, saw no line movement the rest of this week. PFF thinks Philly should be getting a little bit more points. Leaning a little bit KC now, it looks like. The Chiefs. Bets are moving that way too. We're still at 68% of the money. That's down. But now only 58% of the bets, up to 42% of the bets on the Chiefs. So a lot of the public are betting on the Chiefs, it looks like. And the public has been crashing out this year. Crashing out, cashing out. Let's be real, Kansas City with the three-peat. That is what I'm leaning. I think this is going to be a really close game, but Mahomes, man, unless Saquon Barkley does something crazy tomorrow, I'm talking 170, 2 touchdowns, and he doesn't have any run over 50 yards, and they can control the clock. I think Jalen Hurts is really going to struggle tomorrow. They're going to force him to throw over the middle, force him to be a quarterback he's not comfortable being, not let him get out of the pocket, not let him roll around and run. And let's see what these receivers can do. A.J. Brown, as John Gruden said this week, like, can A.J. Brown run a route besides a 9 route? Like, that's all he runs, it feels like. He's not giving you any sort of versatility on the outside. Maybe Dallas Goedert leading the team in receiving yards this postseason can be a big impact on this game. Devonta Smith, you know, I love Devonta Smith. They just don't know how to, it feels like they don't know how to get him the ball in the right kind of spots. Kellen Moore officially gonna take the New Orleans Saints job, it looks like. I just, who knows? Who knows what his focus. I'm sure he's locked in on the game, guys, but he's getting a staff together. He's got a lot going around with that. So I just think there's a lot on the plate. I do think the Eagles defense is going to have something weird going on. Maybe, like, I think they're going to struggle a little bit. It's been a great defense all the time. Like, it's been a huge defense, but it just kind of fades away, man. It just kind of fades away in Super Bowls. Jack Jacks VR, appreciate the sub. Again, if you're new here, I can only see public subs. So if you subbed and I haven't shouted you out already, just drop it in the chat and I'll go see it out. Let's see. Derpy, let's be real, can't say 3P. I might become an alcoholic. Don't. Non-alcoholics, man. We'll go non-alcoholics watching this game. Amanda seems to hate me in the chat. Nobody needs your commentary. I don't know. The gang loves my commentary. We got the Meteor. No impact, sad individual. I don't have kids. What? Do I look that old, guys? Do I really look that old? Get off the live and live? It's 11 o'clock at night. I did all my living today. This is very aggressive, Amanda. Jeez. I'm going to put Amanda in timeout. Very aggressive. Unnecessarily aggressive. How do I put her in timeout? Ban him. Ban me. No, I'm not going to give them what they want. I'm just going to put them in timeout for 24 hours. Like, I'm not going to give them what they want. I'll just put them in timeout. It's funnier to annoy them because that's what they want. They hop into chats and they want to get banned. Just put them in timeout. Amanda. It's probably a man. Duh. Club Maniac. Yeah, be nice to me. God. I love freedom of speech, but hell no. Yeah, just don't spam. There's a lot of spam in there. I like that they think I have kids. Like, do I look that old guys? Like, oh, man. Maybe I should have kids. But you guys are my children. Not really. That's fucking weird. You guys are the homies. So yeah, I just think Philly's going to struggle a little bit. Now, I do like that Philly has that experience. They were in this game 2 years ago. A good chunk of this team has this experience. You know, if we're looking at a team like the Lions or like, you know, even my Vikings, maybe they would just be happy to be here, get a little overwhelmed by the moment. The Eagles are locked in on this game. Brandon Graham activated. He's ready to rock and roll. Cub Maniac. Appreciate the sub. P. Diddy. What the fuck? Not as weird as the Mountain Dew commercial this year. I have not seen the Mountain Dew commercial this year, Derpy. Is it about the city that I saw something about them trying to get a city to change their name or something to Hard Dew? I don't know. I'll be watching. We got lots of commercials to watch. Maybe we'll do a commercial tier list, you know, tomorrow night if we run out of content to talk about, but I'm sure we won't. The Bud Light commercial was good with Peyton Manning, Post Malone, Shane Gillis, the GOAT. That looked like a good commercial. We'll see. The commercials are kind of feeling irrelevant these days. Like $8 million for a spot that gets leaked online earlier. It just, what's the pull? I think the Super Bowl rating is going to be pretty bad this year. Rematch from 2 years ago. Everyone's kind of sick of the Chiefs. Everyone hates the Eagles fans. Like, what was it? Somebody said it's toxic team versus toxic fan base. Not a good one. Say, no, it's Bryce Harper and Becky G and a random celebrity from the 90s. It's probably somebody I know because, you know, I'm an old guy and I slightly remember the 90s. I remember a good chunk of the 90s. SJG, what's up? Big dog, Skull. How we doing tonight? What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, if you haven't already, hit that like button, guys. Hit that thumbs up. Helps the stream out a ton. Yeah, back to the PFF thing, Titans fan. So the bets are coming in on Tennessee. Or not Tennessee. Jesus. See, look, you got me distracted here. I'm thinking Tennessee. The bets are coming in on Kansas City. 42%. We've been monitoring it for the last 2 weeks. And it's been in that 36 to 37 range. So a significant bump up. Only a 1% bump in the money. So that tells me it's a lot of public money. Not big, huge bets. Just the public trying to get their beak wet a little bit. The casual fans. But the public's been great this year. But this is still a positive for Vegas. Vegas wants the Chiefs to win. Public with 68% the 68% of the money, killing it. Think Batman Forever. Jesus. Oh my God. Let me direct it. Money line. We got any movement on the money line? Here we go. Do you want the Chiefs or the Eagles to win? I want nobody to win, but I am picking the Chiefs to win officially. 30-27. So I got the Chiefs win, Chiefs cover, and the over. We talked about some of our favorite props. I think I've settled on my favorite props. My favorite prop parlay, Saquon anytime touchdown, Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown, Patrick Mahomes 1+ touchdown, passing touchdown. So we already had the bet. Shut the fuck up. I just want to give everybody that's my official best bet. That's what my picks are, because everyone's going to be asking what they want from me. Whoa. It's not past midnight. We can't get freaky yet. 72% of the money line money now on the Chiefs. Everybody's just like, if you're betting the Chiefs, bet the money line. Even though it feels like the value is a little bit better. Like if you're picking the Eagles to win this game, or if you want to bet the Eagles plus 1.5, I feel like just swallow the points, man. I don't see I don't see the Chiefs winning this game by a point. I think we're going to win this game by 3 points. If we're the Chiefs, maybe 2. I don't see a 1-point win in the books for this one. Now, I think Dan Patrick had Chiefs 31-30, so maybe keep an eye out for that one. But yeah, I'm liking the 62% of the bets, 72% of the money. These feel like a lot of Swifty bets, maybe. A lot of Swifties. Market projections, total 48.5. Yeah, I like the over. I think we're going to see some offense, boys. I think it might be a little slow first quarter. Super Bowl first quarters tend to be slow, but I've talked about this at nausea at this point, that both teams scored on their first drive in the last game. So I like a little under maybe. I like Eagles first half. We go Eagles first half, Chiefs to win the game. You want to get a little spicy? Because the Chiefs are always trailing, it feels like, at halftimes of these Super Bowls. I don't want anyone to win either. Where would you rank Patrick Mahomes if he three-peats? 2. Mahomes would go 2. He'd go ahead of Brady and Montana. Mahomes is 4th best all-time if he three-peats. No shot. I think he's already 2. If Mahomes three-peats, he's 2. He'll have 4 rings. He'll have 4 rings before he's 30. He'll be tied with Montana, and he'll be 3 behind Brady, more than Peyton. Mahomes will be 2, I think. He has 2 MVPs. Probably should have 3 MVPs. Lamar's got a couple of Mickey Mouse MVPs over him. I mean, Mahomes is probably number 2 with the Super Bowl win here, especially how good he's been in the postseason and how good he's been in the playoffs and how good he's been in the playoff, how good he's been in the fucking Super Bowl. That's the big thing. He's been awesome in the Super Bowl too, but like bad in the first half, but big comebacks in the second half. He's been nails. That helps. 31-28 Chiefs, like it, 3-point game. I'm 30-27, so right on the same page, Ario. Did you make a fantasy football team in the Super Bowl? I got grounded, so I couldn't see. No, we did not get to that. We just got cooked. We got distracted on that, SJ. But no, I didn't have time to break down a underdog team for them. But I love Saquon. I like Dallas Goedert. Give me a little Xavier Worthy. I like Kareem Hunt to score a touchdown. I think that's what you dumb. Who's dumb? You better not be calling me dumb, Maddox. Where would you rank? There you go. That's fair. I'm going to disagree with you, but would you prefer Patrick Mahomes over Aaron Rodgers? Yes, big time. Patrick Mahomes has a winning record when trailing by 10 plus points in a playoff game and in the regular season. So if he's trailing at any point by 10 or plus points, Mahomes has a winning record in those games. I don't think Aaron Rodgers has ever come back from trailing at halftime in a playoff game. And he's never come back from 10 plus down or some shit like that. It's like crazy. Definitely take Mahomes over Rodgers, especially in the big games. Aaron Rodgers has the talent. He never put it all together. Travis Kelce wins MVP, goes over to Taylor, proposes to her while Love Story plays, and says, I'm going to Disney World, book it. Oh, God, we're in this. It's all fixed at that point. Derpy, if that happens, I will rescind everything and say this game is 100% fixed. It's all fixed if that shit happens. I'm Team Truck Attack 2.0. Mahomes already has 3 rings, guys. 2019, 2022, 2023. This would be ring number 4. And he lost a Super Bowl to Tom Brady. So he's been to 5 Super Bowls in 6 years. 7 years as a starter, 5 Super Bowls. And he's been to 5 out of the last 6. And he's been to the AFC Championship game all 7 years. Mahomes just different, man. Like, he got a good team. He's on a good team. He's got a Hall of Fame, one of the best coaches ever. But Mahomes is just different, guys. Don't be on your phone during class. It's a new era. Bummer. Max, prime Mahomes or prime Manning? Prime Mahomes. Prime Mahomes. Prime Manning, probably a better quarterback, but prime Mahomes is better in big spots, better in big games. Now, different teams, different coaching, maybe. But I'm going prime Mahomes. Better talent, man. Peyton Manning was a little bit limited by his arm talent. He's got it all between the ears, but Mahomes got it between the ears, and he's got the arm talent, and he's got the running, especially in today's game. That's big time, man. That's a huge, huge difference. Bums Titan fan, big Manning guy. Manning top 3 all time. Makes sense. Vols guy. Manning's great. Manning's obviously one of the 5, 10 best quarterbacks ever. I heard the craziest stuff tonight at the flag football game. Cassius was it the Drewski speed or the Kai Cenat game? That flag football game? Would Hollywood Brown re-sign with the Chiefs? I don't know. He never really got a real shot this season. Interesting. He's been bad. Maybe check Hollywood Brown to have a catch on the first drive too. Mahomes is way better than Manning. Yeah, I think from an athletic talent standpoint, yeah. Manning's better between the ears. But I think Mahomes is better physical talent. Aaron Rodgers probably a better physical talent than both of those guys, though. You need the combination. I think Mahomes is the perfect combination of a quarterback. Perfect combo. Strickland or Duplessis tonight? Ooh, good question. I want to say Sean Strickland, but I don't know. Give me Duplessis. Jeff Satterfield. Who is your favorite quarterback of all time? My favorite quarterback of all time. I feel like I'm contractually obligated to say like Patrick Mahomes because he's the biggest quarterback I took a risk on. Like I was banging on the table for Patrick Mahomes, but I kind of hate the shit now. Like I was telling everybody I knew that like Patrick Mahomes is the guy that needs to be drafted first. He's the number one guy. Like, this guy is a freak. He's way better than I thought he was going to be. I love Mahomes. I love Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow got that dog in him. My favorite quarterback as a kid, let's say as a kid growing up, who was my favorite quarterback? I had a lot of favorite quarterbacks growing up. But, God, it was none of the Vikings quarterbacks. They all fucking sucked. They were all terrible. I was definitely more of a Manning guy than a Brady guy. When I was younger, but then obviously, you know, Brady's just the GOAT out there. I can't deny greatness. Trying to think of other quarterbacks. God, who did I really like growing up? I kind of hated all the NFC quarterbacks, you know. I liked Russell Wilson a lot. I was a big Russ Bus guy. Another guy I was high on out of the draft. God. I don't know. I didn't like Phillip Rivers. Eli Manning was okay. I love kicking his ass. Minnesota kicked their ass all the time. I loved kicking Eli's ass. I like Carson Palmer. Carson Palmer was fun for a minute there. Byron Leftwich. Man, Leftwich was a cool cat. Obviously, Culpepper when I was really a kid. Feel like it'll be a blowout tomorrow. Eagles win by 20. That would be surprising. I would be surprised if it's a blowout. But if anybody does blow anybody out, I do think it's the Eagles. Denise Dennis, XOXO, appreciate the sub. Manning top 5 all-time easy. I don't know about easy, but yeah, I would probably put him at 4, probably 5, maybe 4. Brady, Mahomes if he wins tomorrow, Montana, then Manning. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'd put Manning ahead of Rodgers. People are going to put Rodgers there. Mahomes is the scariest QB to face, especially in the playoffs. Yeah, Mahomes never out of it. Never out of it. Just, he's like the Grim Reaper. I'm telling you, he just, you know that he knows that he's going to come back and win this game, and it just like seeps into every player on his team. All 22 guys out there believe they're going to win, and all 22 guys on the other sideline or on the other side just know that he's going to come back and beat them. It's kind of like what Brady was, but different. Top 3 might be a reach. Yeah, for Manning, yeah, I would say 4 or 5, right there. Mahomes is the Tom Brady, not going to lie. Yeah, he definitely is. Probably better resume, especially wins tomorrow. Much better resume before 30. Mahomes is top 2 ever. He's at least top 3 ever. Definitely top 2 if he wins tomorrow. If you were a Bills fan, how many tables would you have smashed by now? Like 17? Oh, God. 1 million, but I'm basically a Bills fan without the tables. I'm a Vikings fan. There's basically Bills fans without the tables. What about Brett Favre? I love Brett Favre for 1 season and 1 season only. And then he broke my heart. That's the day I became a man. It's the day I watched that happen to my team. You watching the fight? No, I do not have my laptop in here. I was watching the prelims earlier. I don't have my laptop in here to boot that shit, and I'm not going to use my boot site I mean, I would never stream a fight on my computer, or I would pay for it. That's it. He's a creep. He's fucking horrible. Fran Tarkington's the original Patrick Mahomes. The original Patrick Mahomes. You see Mahomes dancing around back there, slinging the rock. When prime Mahomes, like 2019, 2018, 2020 Mahomes, that was Fran Tarkenton, man. Probably the second best quarterback to win a Super Bowl, Dan Marino and Fran Tarkenton. You can argue probably Dan Marino. Dan Marino's a freak too. Palmer was fun till 09 for me being a Bengals fan. Yeah, that's tough. Ah, man, they took away that season when he tore his knee against Pittsburgh in that playoff game. That sucked. Johnny Unitas. Oh, Terry Bradshaw, the original. Fun fact, Terry Bradshaw, the first quarterback to win multiple Super Bowl MVPs, 13 and 14. I feel like the media is tricking my Titans into not taking Cam Shedeur, and they're falling for it with the trade back nonsense. But you guys need picks, Ario. You guys need picks. I agree. Like, if you want to play it kind of safe, just take Cam Ward. If you really love Shedeur, take Shedeur. I think you need picks. I'm okay with the trade back. Maddox, I am going with the Chiefs. 30-27 Chiefs. 30-27 Chiefs is my pick. Who would be above Manning other than Montana, Brady, and Mahomes? Yeah, people would put Rodgers. I probably wouldn't, so I think 4. Yeah, 4 for Manning's fine with me. John Doe, go Pack, go. Blow, but incredible effort, incredible design. You probably got that copy and paste and ready to rock and roll, but good shit. Eli, he beat Brady twice. Eli, not even a Hall of Famer, guys. Eli, not even a Hall of Famer. Is your age like 24? I am a bit older than 24, SJG, but yeah, you want to call me 24? I appreciate that. Is Big Ben top 10 all time? Probably not. Big Ben was a damn good quarterback, but he didn't take care of his body at all, man. And he's also kind of a bad person. I don't know. Yeah, probably not. I have to go through. We'll do that in the offseason. Great offseason. We're going to go offseason. I'm going to rank all 32 quarterbacks, all 32 starting quarterbacks, and I'll do like a top 25 all-time list in the offseason. Great content idea, Bum Titans fan. Maybe we'll do a video and or a live stream. Drake, I look 24. Yeah, I got a baby face. I do. Tyler's dumb. What's up? We need to trade back and get a king's ransom. If we stick, get Abdul. Yep, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I don't know if you're going to be able to get a king's ransom for these quarterbacks, but you're going to get something. Lamar Jackson is great, but nowhere near Mahomes, though. Absolutely, not even close, especially with his playoff success. Not been very good in the playoffs. Lions Prods, do you remember me? Of course, yes. How's the live stream go? Have you live streamed yet? We talked about it. You DM'd me. Talking about live streaming. Your thoughts on the Lakers trade with Charlotte being denied? The Lakers are kind of up shit's creek without a paddle now. They really needed Mark Williams. They needed a bad, and the trade deadlines passed. He failed his physical, and it wasn't the known issues. There was some other stuff, failed the physical, and they weren't honest with it, so failed the physical, couldn't pass him, can't put the trade through. 27 at most. Ooh. Thanks. I appreciate that. W for the Lakers. On Twitch, yeah, but got no views. Don't worry about the views, man. Don't worry about the views. Tell your friends. Get your friends to watch. Just do it. People watch. Twitch is a lot better now with getting people to find streams. So don't worry about it. I told you. Go look at my channel. The first 2 or 3 years of my channel, 16, I would be getting 10 views, no views. I had 46 subs in 2021. I had 46 subs on this channel. 46 subs in December of 2021. So, look how far we've come. We have 8 picks already this draft, and we don't need that much, but a quarterback, right tackle, edge, and a safety, and probably a wide receiver. You definitely need a wide receiver in Tennessee. But you can get picks for next year's draft. You can get picks next year. Will Lamar Jackson ever win a Super Bowl soon, though? Soon is a stretch. Gun to my head, I would say Josh Allen is the most likely of the other top 3 quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl. So Lamar, Josh, and Joe Burrow, I think it's Josh Allen. Then I would say Joe, and then I'll say Lamar. I think Lamar's bad in big games. He has to get over that. Josh Allen has been great in the playoffs, and we know Joe Burrow just needs a team around him. Joe Burrow's elite in the playoffs. Once LeBron retires, they get an even better shooter with Dalton Knecht. Dalton Knecht's like 50 years old, though. Dalton Knecht might be as old as LeBron. Patrick Mahomes is the Michael Jordan. All app comparisons. Lions always make another account so you can have one viewer. It goes a long way. True. Have an account on your phone if you're streaming from your computer or on your like Xbox or PlayStation. Have a burner. Finally hit 260 subs on the channel, though. Big time. 500, that next big milestone. We have a semi-decent receiving room. Yes, Calvin Ridley coming back. Nick Westbrook-Akine is kind of an interesting character. I want more receivers, though, especially if we're going quarterback. There you go. SJG, look at that. Appreciate that. He's telling everybody there's a Fellows Vikings fan, and you guys need to watch him because I'm the best. I appreciate that. King, what do you mean? Yeah, so Lions Prods, just like make another Twitch account with another email on your phone and just have it on. Turn the sound off while you're streaming, and you'll have one viewer, and it racks up. Or if you got another computer at home or something, have it on watching your stream while you're streaming. Lions, yes, no, everyone does start at 0. Slightly above, I don't know, but I have no passions. Well, you got the Lions. Don't you got the Lions? Do you think the Eagles are a harder matchup for the Chiefs than the Lions? Yeah, definitely. Better defense. Good defenses are always tougher matchups. Clearly, the Lions lost. The Eagles are clearly the better team. The Lions didn't lose on a fluke, guys. They got beat up by a good offense. Ridley Boyd, Nick Westbrook-Akine, Traylon Burks dead, just a slightly above. Yeah, I want more. Ridley is just too hit or miss with me. He was solid in spurts. Can Ridley be a good guy on a good team? Good backfield, yes. I like Tajay Spears. I like Tony Pollard. Good enough defense, better secondary. You got patience. We need one more corner safety pass rush. Everybody needs a pass rush. You can never have too many pass rushers, guys. You need 40,000 pass rushers. We have half a defense. It's a good place to start. I don't think the Titans were the worst team. You know, I don't love Brian Callahan as head coach. I don't think they were the worst team in football, though. I think the Patriots were definitely worse than the Titans were this year. Do you think Jaden Daniels is the next Patrick Mahomes? I disagree. Yeah, I do too. There is no next Patrick Mahomes. No next Patrick Mahomes. Jaden Daniels also already 25. Jaden Daniels already pretty old. So he'd have to go 5 for 5. He'd have to win 3 Super Bowls in the next. He'd have to go 4 for 4 basically to catch Mahomes. Wouldn't be mad with Jod Campbell. We're in a semi-decent spot. Yeah, I don't think it's the worst number 1 overall pick team, but still probably going to be 2 to 3 years. Who's the worst NFL team? Who's the best team in your opinion? The best team is the winner of the game tomorrow night. That is the best team in the NFL. I don't make the rules. I just abide by them. That's the rules. I think the Patriots are probably worse than the Titans. Titans are pretty bad. The Browns are god-awful too. We're a few players away from being a playoff team. So is a lot. So is everybody. Yeah, that's true, Cassius. If you have at least one viewer, it gets into the algorithm too. Like Twitch has like a new weird algorithm thing. People are more likely to see it, and they're more likely to click on it. So at least one. We tank for Arch. We do my personal favorite and take you. The dart. Take the dart. Yeah. I'm okay. I don't know how good Arch is going to be. I don't know if Arch is coming out next year, guys. I've heard NFL scouts say he's got to play 2 years in college. Yeah, guys, if you got any questions about streaming or content or anything like that, just hop in the Discord. It's in the description in every video, every live stream. If you can't click on it, if you click on my channel on your phone, on the computer, got links in the More tab on there at the homepage of the channel. hop in the Discord. You can DM me, reach out. That's the best way to get a hold of me. I'm glad to help anybody out there who wants to get into content stuff. SJ loves the Browns. I liked the Browns. Browns fans pissed me off. I do love me Myles Garrett, though, the GOAT. Odds on Bengals keeping T and Jamar after Burrow said he would restructure. I will say 100% chance they keep Jamar Chase. I would say a 40% chance they keep T. Higgins. There's just going to be a better offer for T. Higgins out there. Like Washington or New England can pay him significantly more than the Bengals, and the Bengals need so much help on defense. Who do I got in the NBA Finals? If I had to pick right now, I would go OKC and probably Boston, but I don't want to sleep on the Cavs. I really like OKC this year out of the West, though. He doesn't have to play 2 years in college. Yes, but NFL GMs want him to play. The NFL GMs have told him, apparently, they want him to play 2 years in college. That's my point. Yeah, he could come out next year. Yes. We learned that in the Anthony Richardson experiment. Yeah, that's why I think they want quarterbacks with experience, guys. They want quarterbacks with game experience. CJ Daniels. That's why JJ, I think the numbers, is it 21 starts or something like that? They want you to have at least 21 starts in college. And if you hit that 30 number, you're in great shape. I love the Browns because my grandpa was in the hospital with cancer. We asked him what his favorite NFL team was, and he said the Vikings. And we asked him again, and he said the Browns 2 times. You give me dumb questions, I give you a dumb answer. He said he loved the Browns like a week. Levis isn't it, but I don't think Ward is either. Shedeur isn't a bad pick, much better than Ward, but I'm all in on the dart personally. We'll see if he's a bust or not. Yeah, I think Cam Ward is the much better. I think Shedeur has the higher ceiling, but Cam Ward is ready and better. Tough to say. Shedeur has a lot of holes in his game that are kind of glaring, like kind of really glaring for me. I agree. The quarterbacks are like 50-50. The fact that it looks like, Jaden Daniels, hit. Drake May looks like he's going to be a hit. Bo Nix looks like he's okay. Looks like a franchise guy. Caleb Williams, we're not out on nail polish boy yet. Michael Penix, I don't know. So J.J. McCarthy's going to be the bust? I sure as shit hope not, but it's usually like a 50-50 proposition on first-round quarterbacks. But there are some years where there's no hits and there's nothing but hits. So we could have 5 guys that are starting, all those quarterbacks. We could have 6 guys drafted in the first round, first 12 picks or whatever, and all 6 are franchise quarterbacks. We could easily have that. Do you stream on Twitch as well? Yeah, sometimes, Lion Prods. After the review at Twitch, usually just streaming college football, my Dynasty games, our online Dynasty. MLB The Show, probably pick that up more come March. I love playing baseball. Mid QB class, I would say it's a bad QB class in general. In just draft, free agency, Sam Darnold is clearly the best option at quarterback out there of the draft picks and the free agents. Is it freaky hour yet? No, Tyler, no freaky hour. We're going to get into the freaky hours tomorrow after the game. We will be live after the Super Bowl, guys, most of the night. There's no clear number 1 pick. There's no Peyton. There's no yeah. Do you miss Kyrie Jackson? Yeah, he would have really helped. Really sad when a young person dies so unexpectedly. And we really needed a corner. No special talent on the quarterback position. Drift, fly, Eagles fly. There's our Eagles support of the night. Eagles at 58% on 36 votes so far tonight. So if Cam goes to Cleveland and Shedeur to the Giants and become a superstar, then what? That's just a bad beat, man. But I don't know what the Browns are going to do at quarterback, man. That Deshaun Watson contract is just so bad. Maddox, what's up? If Cam goes to Cleveland, he will not be a star. We know what the Browns QBs do. Dude, They should have never got rid of Baker. They just bad cosmic karma getting rid of Baker. Played hurt for them, fit Cleveland, fit the town, love playing there, and they blew it up. Do you think Nick Chubb is good? I think Nick Chubb is great, but since that injury, he was not good this year. They got rid of their run game. Cooked, man. I don't know. Running backs, after a bad knee injury, man, it's hard for those guys to come back. You do not see Adrian Petersons. You see a lot of wear and tear. That's it. See Todd Gurley. Prediction is 41-36 Eagles. Whew, that is a high-scoring, fun affair if we get that game. Only good QB to go to Cleveland is Baker. True. Johnny Football. Yeah, dude, he got screwed. There's so many Johnny Football stories, man. His cokehead girlfriend from TCU getting him into coke. They kind of screwed him there with that setup, the head coaching situation. They could have made Kyle Shanahan the head coach, and that could have been just a whole different trajectory for the Browns. We need Saquon to save us. He's probably the only way the Eagles are winning this game tomorrow. Let's see. SJ's got his grandpa's Browns players monument in his bedroom, lit. I thought Tim Tebow would have been decent. He did win a playoff game, but God, that throwing motion. We've had our ups and downs. My prediction is 1,000,000-0 birds. Well, I like the enthusiasm. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Phone is blowing up about something. Oh my God. Sorry about that. My friends are idiots. Nick Harbor, he's interesting. Speed Demon, but has bricks for hands. South Carolina has a lot of those. Has put out a lot of those. Look up Troy Williamson if you guys are a little too young to look up Troy Williamson. Supposed to be Randy Moss's replacement in Minnesota. Fastest person alive, bricks for hands. Who do I want to win? Nobody. Probably, I'm picking the Chiefs, so I guess I'll be supporting the Chiefs. Do you think Cheetah really goes with Tyreek Hill? Not anymore. Not anymore. Getting old. We need somebody else, but once the Cheetah, always the Cheetah, I guess. You play Diamond Dynasty on the show or no? You from Minnesota? You a Gopher fan? Cassius. I pretty much only play Diamond Dynasty on the show. Yes, that's pretty much all I play. We will stream DD Contact. I am not from Minnesota. I am not a Gophers fan, but I guess I kind of root for the Gophers because Minnesota, the Minnesota peeps like the Gophers. Where is it? There it is. I'm an Aggie. That's the next piece of decor going up, guys. That's the next major decor upgrade. We need to get us an Aggie helmet to go with my Viking helmet. I need to match. Hell nah, you support the Chiefs. I just go with my pick, man. This is purely analytics, baby. There's no bias in these picks. I just pick dubs. I've gotten, let's see, I got 29. I've picked every Chiefs Super Bowl correct so far. I've picked every Chiefs Super Bowl correct. Had them in 2019. I had the Buccaneers in 2020. I had the Bengals in 2021. That's my only miss since 2019. I had the Chiefs, the Buccaneers, the Bengals, which was a miss, Chiefs, the last two, and I got the Chiefs again. You can go back and look at the videos on the channel. I've picked everyone since 2020 on the channel. So I think I even picked 2019 on the channel. I have every Super Bowl pick on this channel. You can see it. So we just picked dubs out here. The Bengals one fucking kills me, man. I thought the Bengals were going to win that game. You're in Minneapolis for Gophers basketball. Like I said, don't know if you remember, I work for ESPN, got a game up there. I don't remember that, Cassius. I'm trying to draw back up there. Oh, that is sounding familiar. Like, you're a production guy, right? That does sound familiar. It's so hard to keep track of everybody, guys. I remember names. It's hard to keep track of all of y'all's backstory, everybody's info. But I do remember all of y'all's names. Where am I from? I live in the great state of Texas. I think it's 22 of February, be in Minneapolis. Yep, that's gonna suck. God, that's cold as shit. Let me know when you're the great state of Texas covering real basketball. We got SEC hoops down here. Huge win for my boys today. SJ's our big Gopher, Minnesota Gopher, Timberwolves Twins, Wild. They should give you your own radio station to do this. I wish, Tyler, like, that's the dream. I'll replace Uncle Colin on Fox Sports. That's the dream. But maybe the dream is just to be a humble YouTube streamer with all of you guys. Play Diamond Dynasty, and I said probably spend 2K a year on my team's Mud2. Jesus. It is nice to have disposable income. I am a $0 spent. The only money I spend on the game is to get early access, and you do get the pre-order perks. I try and spend no money on those games. I grind those fucking things. But yes, let's rock. We can rock. You want to play some co-op this year? I need some co-op partners. We can play ranked co-op. The game looks great this year. And I'm hearing Barry Bonds, man. So we can definitely game together. Yes, Maddox, I did. You guys won like the state championship or like the regional championship. I saw that. And you were like at the courthouse or something. The mayor's, you were in somewhere. I saw the photos. You guys had like blue jerseys. I did look it up. How old am I? I am old. Old enough. Old enough to party. Go Braves. Go Grizz. Go Big Red. Western Kentucky mascot is awesome. Tighten up. Go Friends. Dude, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, man. Great mascot. Great helmets. Put out some NFL quarterbacks, too. Kentucky is my dynasty team. UK, which you do not like as a Tennessee fan. Love your series on sports facts. Nice niche. I know. ESPN's killing me. ESPN killed me. They used to have ESPN stats and info on Twitter, and I would pull my stats from there. I would use some of their stats. And killing me. Now I got to find all those stats. Yeah, that's kind of what started the channel growth. Were those shorts, that niche. I'm surprised no big streamers ripped me off yet. And I've been doing it for 1,100 plus straight days. I have not missed a sports stat fact, guys. So we were at 1,143 tonight. I've been doing this for 1,143 days. A sports stat fact. Every single day. We have not missed. Close you get is Oklahoma for baseball in March. Ooh. Well, maybe I'll see you at Omaha. Maybe we'll get to Omaha because I think my boys are going to Omaha this year. I think the Ags number one in the land this year. Let's see. Forgot to tell you, but congrats on 5K. Appreciate that. Yeah, guys, we hit that 5K. Massive number. That was the goal for this season. Should start a podcast on the NFL. Yeah, I just don't have anyone to talk to. Like, to talk ball with. Need to find a partner. Used to have my buddies. They don't do it. But we talk NFL. If you want me to talk NFL, we're going to be doing more live streams. I picked up these live streams way late in the year, but I got the videos. I usually rant and do all my breakdowns in the videos throughout the NFL season. But game does look great. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Barry Bonds? Maybe. Let's see. Vikings are sending JJ to the Titans for Levis in a 2025 second rounder and a 2024 first. You got to make it believable. That's almost as believable as the Luka Doncic trade. Eli, what's up? Go Birds, he says. If only. Let's see. Part-time Middle Tennessee State fan, but I also love Western Kentucky. Middle Tennessee State, my buddy's dad went there. 29? Maybe. Maybe older. Who knows? Maybe younger. Never ask a lady her age. Almost 4 years of the series. Damn, I know. We hit, yeah. No, we just hit 3 years in December. We just hit 3 years, over 3 years. It'll be 4 years in December. W ending to the A&M Mizzou game. Yeah, I was losing my damn mind today. That game said we played so bad in the middle stretch of that second half. But my boy Wade Taylor, bucket. Aggies top 10 team, big win. Big win on the road. Missouri tough place. SEC basketball is crazy good. Any thoughts on the final score tomorrow? Yes, 30-27 Chiefs. 30-27 Chiefs. So I like the over and the Chiefs. Bum Titans fan says he's going to do the podcast. All right, maybe we'll do a trial run. I said we'll do a call-in stream during the offseason. Do you do IRL streams? No, haven't started IRL streams, but we do have a plan for me and my boy Scott. We're working on trying to convince him. If you guys were here Thursday, you met Scott if you're new to the channel. We're going to try and do a 999 challenge this summer, so maybe we'll do it like a 959 challenge. We want to drink 9 beers, eat 9 hot dogs during a baseball game together outside at once. But I'm going to try and do some more IRL stuff. I'm working on hookups, trying to get hookups for stuff like the Final Fours in Houston this year. And I kind of want to figure out how to get media credentials for that so I can go down, interview people. I want to do more professional sports stuff, live streams, maybe go to the games. I don't know, but it'd be a lot of fun. Houston's easy trip for me. So that'd be fun. Pretty much anywhere in Texas is. If you live in the triangle of Texas, it's easy to go anywhere. If you live in that San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, Houston triangle, you can pretty much get anywhere in Texas. That's in the main cities. Can't get out to El Paso or Lubbock. I pledge allegiance to the flag of Saquon Barkley into my parlay for which it stands, one nation under Hurts. Go me. Put it on the Eagles. Yes, I said my favorite parlay is Saquon anytime touchdown, Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown, Mahomes at least one plus passing touchdown. I don't know what that pays out, but I think all 3 of those are a lock. What part of Texas do I live in? I would do a podcast with you so easy, SJ. I live in the triangle. Not going to give out my locations, not going to dox myself, but I live in the triangle of Texas somewhere. Maybe Dallas, maybe Houston, maybe San Antonio, maybe Austin, maybe somewhere in between. But I live in the triangle. 23? God, if I was 23, I remember being 23. Tennessee number 2 coming up. Sadly, Bama won. Auburn dogs too, man, but they got killed today by Florida. SEC hoops is crazy good. Big Tennessee A&M game end of the season. It's so fun to talk to someone as a nice in football knowledge person. I appreciate that. I like the biggest insult you can tell me is I don't know ball. Oh, AE edits flick. That's AE changed his name again. Eli. See, everybody be changing. I wish I could see your chat history with your old names, guys. I see all your new names. Do I play video games? Yes, sir. Gamer my whole life. Can you read my message? Yeah. I read it. The pledge allegiance. I got to it. Go me. Live in the middle of 3 cities as well. Huntsville, Nashville, which is ass, and Murfreesboro. I've never heard of that. I'm not versed in the Tennessee geography. My cousin does go to Vanderbilt though. My cousin is a Commodore. Do you consider Hurts a top 5 quarterback as of now? No. I'm anti-Hurts. Do you have credentials for that? There is only a certain amount, and once that hits, they're gone. If you have an A2RS company, it'd be easy to obtain, but ask at least 30 days in advance. Thank you. Good ask. Because I just saw some you just have to show some kind of proof that you're some sort of sports show or reporter. Okay, good. I mean, that's clearly us. Because I seen some random ass channels this week at Radio Row. I saw a guy doing an interview with Gruden who has 93 subscribers on YouTube at Radio Row and has a setup there. So, thanks for the heads up. I talked to my buddy. He said he was asking somebody in marketing for the Seahawks on how to get that stuff. So, yeah, I appreciate that. See, you're my plug now, man. Big plug. He's my ESPN plug. He's my media. He's the back end side of it. It's because you couldn't sub on your main account. I got you. Made the JV team as a 5th grader. The middle school in my city is 5th grade through 8th grade. Dang. Feels young. God, we played by grade, man. 7th grade was the first year for us. 7th and 8th grade football. In that Texas heat. I'm not saying that right. It's where Middle Tennessee State is. Murfreesboro. Nobody says it right to piss you off. Baseball, JD. We didn't even have baseball in middle school. That's crazy. We live in Texas, too. Your channel's cool. Appreciate that. Murfreesboro. Okay. Murfreesboro. 100 football ball. All right. How long have we been live? All right, we've been live for almost an hour tonight, guys. Like I said, a little bit shorter of a stream tonight, but we'll keep going. We're going to get to that hour mark at least. Do we have any more questions about this game? I broke it down pretty good in my video, I thought. The ending is epic. If you haven't seen the ending of my video, W's in the chat. Really, W's in the chat. 430 views on average. Is that hood? Good. I'm assuming you mean good. Yeah, that's good. That's good, Lion Prods, especially when you start. It takes a while before the algorithm starts like getting them in. My suggestion for you when you're posting shorts, figure out what time, tinker with times, always post it on an hour. So like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, whatever time, post it on the hour. That's my only advice. Schedule it if you have to. That's my big advice. NFL went really big on YouTube channels this year. NFL really sees it as an area they can use and expand, which they don't really need, but there was a lot of small channels with these NFL interviews. Yeah, shit, it should have been me. It should have been me! But I'm not not the big DEI guy either. NFL big DEI. Maybe if I chop off my hand, they can put me on there. I'll be disabled. I'll have no hand, and I'll get like a hook, and they'll put me out there. How often does the team with all the money on them lose? Brandon, I don't know. That's a good question. This year, not at all. The team with all the money on them has won all year. Vegas has been getting hammered this year. It's probably close in Super Bowls. All time it's probably bad. Recently it's close because there used to just be like not two good teams in Super Bowls. There's very rarely a blowout in Super Bowl these days. They're usually pretty even teams. Back in the 80s, 80s, early 90s, just ass kickings all the time. Would you be upset if the Vikings bring Darnold back for anything over $25 million? Yes. Yes, I would. You think Pacheco or Kelsey will play a role in this game? Yes and yes, but Pacheco not as much. Not as much Pacheco. Letting me down. Banged up. Travis Kelsey probably going to have a good... Eagles are not great against tight ends. Oh, my God. Murfreesboro. There. Wish I could donate. No worries, guys. Don't ever feel like you have to donate. Your support is enough. Liking the stream, sharing it with other people. Share it with your homies. SJ said he's going to tell all the homies, subscribe to the channel and watch. That's all you guys need to do. That's all the support. If I could, I would donate a $500. You would get you'd be grounded forever if you did that. And I'd get in with a chargeback. Genuinely keep yourself safe. Good news that teams with all the money on them be winning. That is good with the Eagles. Freeze, Burrow. Freeze, freeze, Burrow. Freeze, Burrow. Murfreesboro. Ha ha. Murfreesboro. The troll. 12 people, see, kicking it. Means Vegas isn't rigging it. Yes. This is true. Vegas has been getting killed this year. They've lost. So, like sports gambling is like legal in Vermont, and sportsbook did so bad that they didn't get enough tax revenue to meet their budget expectations for 2024. So good job for the Vermont sports bettors. They killed them. Let's go, Josh Allen MVP. Yes, sir. I was so surprised that they actually gave it to him big time. If Mahomes 3PT is better than Brady, I don't think so. No, not yet, but he's on the way. Almost said it. Murfreesboro, we got it. COD getting to me. Yeah, COD gets to everybody. Ooh, bro. Can I stay live till 1:30? Not 1:30 my time. Maybe 1:30 Eastern time. Yeah, another half an hour. Yeah, if the chat keeps popping, we can stay alive for a while. At least, maybe we'll get 1:15. We've been averaging like an hour 15 this week. Tomorrow's the big night, guys. I know it's a school night, calling sick. I don't think you guys understand. So, like, as a kid, I would, like, never go to school the day after the Super Bowl. My dad never worked the day after the Super Bowl. He always took a vacation day. I would never go to school. Like, the Super Bowl is a sacred holiday in my household. I would save up my sick days. Like, I would have to, like, make sure, like, okay, I can miss this day. I'm not going to school that Monday. I'd always be up late, always watching the game, hanging out. When I was older, I'd be drinking. I mean, I would never do anything like that. I have no idea. How did you find that out about Vermont betting? I saw it in an article somewhere. I think did Action Sports have it, or like On One? Somebody had it, or Collect. Somebody on Twitter had that story. I saw it on Twitter or some shit. I can't exactly remember. But it wasn't like a bullshit Twitter thing. Like somebody wrote an actual article. It's not some fake shit we saw on Twitter. Almost that freaky hour. It is that freaky hour. Lucky Irish. Freaky hour. Are you excited for Kendrick Lamar? And says, I can take it or leave it. I like Kendrick. Here's the real question. How many times does Kendrick play Not Like Us? I'm setting the line at over 1.5. I had it at 2.5. I'm going to drop it down. Is he going to play it at least 2 times? I could see him doing it. He's a psycho. Anything said beyond here is perfectly legal. This has been. That's a huge story considering the national conversation about rigging games. True. Yeah, Brandon, like, that's like the big thing. Like, Vegas is losing so bad this year. It's been historically the worst season ever for Vegas in sports betting, in the NFL, in football. Like, the public has crushed. Underdogs were so bad this year. Favorites crushed all year. Now, Vegas did dodge a huge bullet. They were the most exposed on the Lions. If the Lions won the Super Bowl, they would have been killed. They would have been killed. Like, Vegas had so much exposure with the Lions because people were getting like 4,000, like plus 4,000 odds in August and July to win the Super Bowl. And people were hammering that. So Vegas did get a big W on that one. I'm assuming the Chiefs is a big hit to Vegas. Like, both these teams are a big hit. Like, Eagles are a big hit for the game if the Eagles cover and win. And the Chiefs are probably a decent hit because of futures. I'm sure plenty of people bet on the Chiefs, but they had they had bad odds. Let's see. Hot take. You will read this wrong. I did. Fight you? I'm not going to fight you over that take. He's going to play his throwbacks, I think. I hope so. Can we get some money trees? Ooh. Money. Oh. I'm thinking Humble's going to be the first song. I'm thinking Humble is going to be the first song. I think that's the favorite. 5 million times. There was one underdog. Yeah, there were some underdogs, just like overall. Titans versus Texans, true. Thanks for breaking that news. No problem. Texans bent over and took it viciously. That was a weird game. Bills deserve to be in the Super Bowl. Nobody deserves to be in the Super Bowl. It is earned. Nothing is deserved. Everything is earned. Bills don't... After Jim Kelly lost 4 times in a row. Those weren't all his fault. Like, the first one, the field goal, that fucking sucks. The Cowboys were just better than them. Like, if you watch the story, the 30 for 30 on the Bills, like, they didn't even, that 4th Super Bowl, they weren't even supposed, they won like 3 straight playoff games. They won the largest comeback in postseason history. That was the Doug Peterson game against the Oilers. Like, they shouldn't even have made it to that 4th Super Bowl. Oh, about to get freaky in 30 minutes. I won't be here. Ooh. I pity the Bills. They have suffered. That is true. The Bills and the Vikings, the 2 most tortured, successful fan teams in the NFL. Like, the Lions and Browns have suffered, but they have sucked. The Bills and the Vikings have been good multiple times. The Vikings are like one of the best teams in NFL history, and they can't win. Don't bet against Mahomes, especially come Super Bowl. 1,000%. Not 1,000,000%, but 1,000%. At least they have hope, unlike, agreed, us. True. I do feel, I genuinely, you know who I genuinely feel bad for? Dallas Mavericks fans. That's who I genuinely feel bad for these days. Oh my God. Let's see here. How's the poll doing? Oh, everyone's hopping on the Eagles train. Uh-oh. The birds. Fly, Eagles, fly. I feel like a bad streamer. I was supposed to stream last night, but I wasn't going to stream tonight. So I do got to save my voice a little bit. I'm yelling at the damn TV tomorrow during this game. Trade idea next year. Oh, God, what do we got? Titans fans going to cook us something devious. The heartbreak of coming close is worse than being a dumpster fire. True, I agree. It's so bad. I don't give a damn what song is played first. I'm just excited. But gambling, Austin, gambling. Lakers receive Zach Edey. Grizzlies receive Dalton Connect. It's not a bad swap. Edey's kind of a weird fit for the Titans, the Grizzlies. But he's not bad. Like, Edey's fine. I don't know what his role is going to be. All right, SJ's got to go to bed. Have a good night. You have great videos. Watch your stream tomorrow. Appreciate that. I will see you tomorrow. Won't be too late. Edey is so ass. I thought he was good coming off the bench in the rotation. He's just big and slow, man. Whoa. Oh. Whoa, Maddox. Whoa. Freaky time. A little too freaky over there. But Lakers desperately need a big man. Yes. We'll see what the Lakers do. I don't think they need a big man like that. They need a big man that can run. Oh, I have my Coronas ready. I am unfortunately not drinking. We're doing dry. I had a beverage last night, but we're trying to slim down. We need to slim down, getting ready for that beach bod shape. So about to smoke. I got to throw my brisket on the smoker tonight. We're going to smoke some good old Texas brisket. Get that going. I do have my non-alcoholic beers I'll be pounding tomorrow, because they are pretty tasty, and they let you drink something. He got fouled out in the first quarter. That's crazy. No way. 6 fouls in the first quarter. He knows the Titans are ass. He loves that the Titans are ass. That's why he's a bum Titans fan. Do not foul out in the first quarter of an NBA game with 6 fouls. Hey, man, maybe they told him to foul out with 6 fouls in that game. All right, you know what I think I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to play the end of my... This is how we're going to end the stream. If you haven't already, hit that like button. But the Bills can be asked too. True. We're going to be a nerd and go to my channel. Also, check out the channel. There's the channel. Everybody knows the channel. Got a new headliner. You can't see the whole thing because I have the thing edited. Bills are good in the regular season. Here's the links. Just go here. You want to go here. Click on the links. Pop up. There's the Discord. There's the Twitch. If you want to check that out. But I figure we can give it a nice little ending to the stream. Play the ending to our Super Bowl predictions video. Let's see how this looks. Can I get like the whole video? Let's pull this out a little bit. All right. Let's pull this out a little bit. And we will do the best we can. Hold on. You guys hear it? No, you guys cannot hear it. Let's do a little, gonna give you guys a little bit of a treat. Give you the ending of my Super Bowl pick. Oh my God, what is going on? Okay, it's on this one. Hold on. Who I think will be bringing home that Lombardi. You guys can hear that. My beautiful velvety voice. All right, let me catch up on the chat real quick. Let's see. Good night, Titans had success. Mariota, 7 root beers. There we go. All right. So you haven't watched the video already. I will give you the ending. You know my pick. I did a good and funny job, I thought, with this ending. Injuries ruined Mariota. Mariota also kind of ruined Mariota. Mariota wasn't all that. Will Chris Jones' extra range help him get more sacks?
We have this opportunity here. The Eagles, can they avenge that
here's my
heartbreaking loss in last year's Super Bowl? It's time. I'm going to give it to you. Here's my official pick. Roll the clip.
You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
I am inevitable.
You guys like the bait and switch I did here? I really bait and switched here.
Iron Man.
Made it look like I was picking the Eagles. Made it look.
You should have gone for the head.
Oh. What an incredible bait and switch, guys. Incredible bait and switch by me. Elite. Worst injuries, Joe Theismann. Yes, RG3, pretty bad too. But not as bad. He just kind of never was the same after it. But, all right, that's going to do it for us tonight, guys. Did hit just over the hour mark. It's late. The Theismann one is crazy. Lawrence Taylor ended his career. I don't think he ever came back from that. Alex Smith, the Alex Smith injury. The Alex Smith injury was as bad as the Theismann one. Don't forget about that one. So, appreciate everybody for stopping by. Official end of the poll. We have Eagles 61%, Chiefs 39%. Who's winning? One of those Stones Rachanos is a Chiefs red gem. Bad. Hutchinson was bad, but he could always come back. True. Theismann's leg did shatter into a million pieces. But that's going to do it for us tonight, guys. I will be live again tomorrow right after the game. I will record a sports stat fact short right after the game, probably involving the Super Bowl, whatever it has to do. And then we'll be going live right on the channel, and we will go well into the night as long as the chat is popping and we got things to talk about. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Hope everyone had a great time. If you haven't already, drop a quick like on this video. Subscribe to the channel. I know everyone in the chat is, but if you're watching and you're not already, hit that subscribe button. We got daily sports content for you guys. I love you guys in the chat. Be ready for tomorrow. Lock and load. Final prediction. Eagles 27. Your Kansas City Chiefs 30. And a three-peat for the first time in the history of the National Football League in the Super Bowl.